How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Countdown video. We only have 112 days left until the game's release on December 7th, and today we will be talking about new evidence that has surfaced that may point towards the inclusion of the Black Knight from Fire Emblem as a playable character. But before we get started, I have two announcements I'd like to make. So first of all, I'd like to give a special thank you to Sanzaru, who actually pointed out this piece of evidence to me. I would also like to give a special shout out to Gren, who helped Sanzaru come up with a plausible moveset for Black Knight, which I will be discussing in this video. I had a great discussion with these two in my Discord channel, so if you have not already, make sure to join my Discord and come join in on the fun. The link will be in the description bar down below, and it will also be a pinned comment. So once again, thanks to both of you very much. I couldn't have made this video without you guys, and it's great getting to talk to you in the Discord. The other announcement I'd like to make is for all of my new subscribers or whoever's new to the channel. If you guys did not already know, if we hit 1,000 subscribers by next Sunday, August 26th, we will be giving away a Nintendo eShop gift card. So make sure you guys subscribe so that we hit that goal and I can give away the gift card. So now, with all that actually out of the way, let's jump right into the new evidence for the Black Knight. This picture comes from Super Smash Bros. Brawl and it is on the stage Castle Siege. As you can clearly see in the background of the stage, you see the Black Knight sitting in a chair in the back of the room. I know that the picture is a little blurry, but Sakurai has confirmed that it is the Black Knight sitting in the back of the room. However, in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate version of Castle Siege, the Black Knight is not actually sitting in the back of the room anymore. Instead, it is a different Fire Emblem character. So, just like how Bandana Waddle Dee is no longer in the background of King Dedede's Final Smash, the Black Knight has been replaced by a different Fire Emblem character. Bandana Waddle Dee is a character that has been highly requested and is basically a shoo-in at this point, so I believe that this also confirms the Black Knight to be a playable character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Another huge piece of evidence that supports this theory is that Chrom is an Echo Fighter of Roy and not Ike. A lot of people were speculating that Chrom would be an Echo Fighter of Ike, but because he's an Echo Fighter for Roy, that means Ike still has room to get his own Echo Fighter. This theory is even further supported because Ike and the Black Knight were trained by the same master, meaning that the Black Knight being an Echo Fighter of Ike is not out of the realm of possibilities, and it's supported even more once again because Sakurai has been adding a lot more villains into the game, and an Echo Fighter villain would be just perfect, just like Dark Samus. We also can't forget that the Black Knight had a Mii costume in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Not just every character gets a Mii costume, so it's pretty significant that Sakurai thought that he was cool enough to include him in some way. And finally, this theory is even further supported because we know that Echo Fighters don't need to have the exact same moveset as the character that they are based on. Gren and Sanzaru also pointed out that if he had an up special similar to Palutena's Warp and a side special similar to Cloud's, he would be like he was in the video games that he is based on. From there, it's just a matter of making him a little bit slower and tankier than Ike, while also changing his neutral special to a different color, similar to how Simon Belmont and Richter's neutral specials are different. Other than that, he could keep all of Ike's other moves, and it would make sense as an Echo Fighter because again, in Fire Emblem, they were trained by the same master. So, with all the evidence we have presented here in this video, I think it's very safe to say that we will be seeing the Black Knight as an Echo Fighter for Ike. Personally, I think it kind of stinks that we'll be getting another Fire Emblem character, but I also think it's cool because we don't have any villain representation from the Fire Emblem series, so I think it's a pretty good trade-off overall, and especially since he's just an Echo Fighter, he isn't taking a newcomer spot. So, after going over all of the evidence, I honestly think that the Black Knight will be joining the game as a playable fighter. I'm actually pretty excited about it because although we are getting another Fire Emblem character, we are getting a Fire Emblem villain, which is something that every series should have at least one of. But let me know what you think about it in the comments section down below. Do you think the Black Knight's going to make it into the game, and would you be happy if he does? Thank you guys so much for watching, make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.